Imagine a Cold War dogfight where a sluggish fighter from 1958 suddenly outdetects and targets a modern supersonic threat from over 90 miles away. This was the terrifying reality of Japan and its legendary F-4EJ Phantom II. In 1984, as Soviet MiG-29 and Su-35 fighters began patrols over the Sea of Japan, Tokyo faced an existential crisis. The original F-4EJ, with its aging APQ-120 analog radar, was completely blind against low-altitude penetration, leaving Japanese airspace dangerously exposed. With defense budgets capped and unable to purchase enough expensive F-15J platforms, the entire nation faced a defenseless posture against Soviet supersonic bombers. On paper, their only tactical salvation was to perform one of the most radical engineering operations in aviation history. The solution was incredibly bold. Japanese planners integrated the F-66J pulse doppler radar, the deadly brain of the lightweight F-16 Fighting Falcon, into the heavy, twin-engine frame of the third-generation F-4 Phantom II. Leading global defense analysts argue that this single modification bypassed treaty restrictions and instantly transformed an obsolete interceptor into a lethal, modern ship killer. This upgrade pushed detection ranges from 60 kilometers to over 150 kilometers, giving the aging jet a look-down, shoot-down capability that left adversary vessels highly vulnerable. But how did Japanese engineers physically fit a radar designed for a tiny F-16 into the massive nose of an F-4 without throwing off the center of gravity and making the jet completely useless? Before we go on, do you think upgrading legacy platforms is smarter than buying brand new stealth fighters? Hit subscribe to join our defense community and tell me where you are watching from. Replacing the massive 290-kilogram ANAPC-120 analog radar with the lightweight 80-kilogram ANAPC-66J system from the F-16 created a severe physical paradox. By stripping out more than 200 kilograms from the extreme front of the aircraft, the center of gravity shifted dangerously backward. This imbalance threatened to make the heavy fighter highly unstable, risking catastrophic stalls during high angle of attack maneuvers. On paper, their only tactical salvation was to artificially restore the weight. The engineers at Mitsubishi Heavy Industries solved this with a surprisingly low-tech solution by bolting a heavy block of solid lead ballast directly into the nose cone, perfectly mimicking the weight distribution of the old radar. With the physical balance restored, the digital transformation of the cockpit began. Technicians ripped out the primitive dials and installed the JAK-1 digital central computer, a massive leap forward that allowed the jet to process complex target data in real time. They paired this with a modern head-up display, allowing pilots to track threats without looking down at the instrument panel. This electronic overhaul completely redefined the fighter. While the old radar was easily blinded by ground clutter, the new pulse Doppler system could filter out radar reflections from waves. This gave the upgraded F-4EJ a true look-down, shoot-down capability, allowing it to detect low-flying cruise missiles and aircraft at a distance of 150 kilometers. The new system could track up to 10 targets simultaneously and engage them using advanced AIM-7M Sparrow missiles, whereas the older analog radar could only lock onto one target at a time. By 1989, the first upgraded units entered active service, proving that a clever electronic transplant could turn a heavy, aging airframe into a highly modern guardian of the skies. The ultimate strategic masterstroke of the F-4EJ Kai was not its improved air defense, but how it bypassed pacifist treaty restrictions to become a lethal, long-range ship killer. When Japan originally purchased the F-4EJ in 1968, United States officials stripped the aircraft of all offensive ground bombing systems and air-to-air refueling equipment to satisfy Japan's pacifist constitution. For decades, Tokyo was legally barred from owning weapons capable of striking other nations. However, the integration of the F-16J radar completely shifted the tactical balance without violating a single legal treaty. Instead of traditional, unguided gravity bombs, the upgraded pulse Doppler radar allowed the F-4EJ Kai to guide advanced, locally produced anti-ship missiles. The jet was modified to carry two ASM-1 or newer ASM-2 anti-ship cruise missiles. With the active radar homing ASM-2 possessing a range of over 100 kilometers, a single flight of F-4EJ Kai could strike hostile warships from well outside the range of shipboard air defense systems. This transformation made perfect economic sense. During the late 1980s, purchasing a brand new F-15J from Mitsubishi Heavy Industries cost Japan approximately $30 million. In contrast, modernizing an existing F-4 to the Kai standard saved the Defense Ministry over 60% of the cost of a new fighter, while adding 3,000 extra flight hours to each airframe. This massive savings allowed Japan to maintain a large fleet of 96 upgraded F-4EJ Kai fighters. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, these modernized jets flew thousands of urgent scramble missions from bases like Hayakuri, intercepting Russian Tupolev, Tu-95 bombers and intelligence-gathering aircraft over the Sea of Japan, proving that a smart electronic upgrade could act as a highly cost-effective shield for an entire island nation. The long journey of this modified interceptor finally reached its historic end in March 2021. At Gifu Air Base, the very last F-4EJ Kai, carrying serial number 178440, completed its final flight. This was not just the end of the line for Japan, but the official retirement of the last operational military Phantom II built anywhere in the entire world, capping exactly 50 years of loyal service to the nation. While the physical metal of the aircraft eventually suffered from structural fatigue, the strategic mindset that created it did not retire. In fact, leading global defense analysts argue that the success of the Kai upgrade paved the way for Japan's next-generation defense programs. Instead of retiring old equipment, Tokyo applied this exact engineering formula to its fleet of F-15J fighters. Through the active F-15JSI Japan Super Interceptor program, Japan is currently integrating the highly advanced ANAP-82V1 active electronically scanned array radar into older F-15 airframes. This allows legacy Cold War platforms to effectively counter modern fifth-generation stealth threats like the Chinese J-20. On paper, their only tactical salvation in a rapidly shifting regional balance is to continue this tradition of electronics-first modernization. The deepest lesson of the F-4EJ Kai is that air superiority is not just about the aerodynamic shape of the wing, but the modern power of the radar in the nose. By placing the compact brain of an F-16 into a heavy, aging interceptor, Japan proved that strategic ingenuity can overcome physical limitations and extend the life of a legend. You think military planners should spend billions on brand new stealth fighters? Or is it wiser to continuously upgrade existing airframes with modern radar and missile systems to face the threats of tomorrow? Let us know what you think in the comments below.